The Southgate Veterans Memorial Library has been servicing residents since 1966. The library offers a wide array of services and resources to its patrons. These include an eclectic selection of fiction and nonfiction books, CDs, DVDs, internet access, and wonderful programs such as the Macy's Museum Adventure Pass and a children's storytime program. While the library has many things to offer on the inside, the outside has seen a considerable change. This past June, as part of a government grant, the library was outfitted with its own set of photovoltaic panels. Southgate Mayor Norma Wormlinger explains the inception of the library's newest addition.
The City of Southgate wants to be in the forefront of the movement for clean and renewable energy. The city applied for and received a grant from the Michigan Public Service Commission. This grant was for $50,000, and the balance of the $120,000 cost is taken care of from the library fund. The panels will pay for themselves in energy savings in a few years.
Photovoltaics and solar energy have crept into the public's consciousness over the past few years. However, there are still people out there who aren't quite sure just how solar energy works. Sunlight is made of tiny packets of energy called photons. Every minute, enough of this energy reaches the Earth to meet the world's energy demand for a whole year. Photovoltaic panels consist of many solar cells. These are made of materials like silicon, one of the most common elements on Earth. The individual cell is designed with a positive and a negative layer to create an electric field, just like in a battery. As photons are absorbed in the cell, their energy causes electrons to become free. The electrons move to the bottom of the cell and exit through the connecting wire. The flow of electrons is what we call electricity. By combining solar cells and photovoltaic panels, we can produce just the right amount of electricity to perform a specific job, no matter how large or small. The Southgate Public Library became the first of 60 local libraries to install solar panels. Aside from being at the forefront of clean technology, these panels have local roots. They were made by Sanyo and contain silica from a factory right here in Michigan. Also, installing the panels at the library created jobs for downriver businesses, such as Douglas Electric, Lakeshore Services, and Molnar Roofing. Head librarian Joyce Farkas is excited about the impact of the panels in the community.
The role of the library in the city of Southgate is to be an information access point. And this energy grant has added a new component to our role. Now when you come in to research energy systems, alternative energy, how to locate them, build them, invest in them even, you can also see one in use here in the library. And every moment that the sun shines is one less moment that the library is on the electrical grid. And I see this as very good fiscal, informational, and ecological stewardship.
The panels were engineered and designed by Crescent Energy in Wyandotte. President Robert Kulik discusses how the solar panels will work in Michigan's climate.
How it works is that is a 10.8 kilowatt system, and it will produce somewhere around 9.8 to 10.3, depending on the length the wire runs and what kind of day it is. The solar panels, with the amorphous and crystalline in them, is able to work in low light conditions, which we get in Michigan. We get some of those cloudy, overcast days, and this system will be able to still produce somewhere like 4.8 or 7.3. So it's still going to produce energy on those days.
There was a lot of excitement in the city when construction finished and the time came to power up the library's brand new photovoltaic system. Among those present at the ceremony were Robert Kulik, Joyce Farkas, and City Administrator Levon King, who was instrumental in the efforts to obtain the government grant to get this project off the ground. Equally important was Department of Public Services Director Dave Weidenbach, who saw this as a great opportunity to get Southgate on the path of clean and renewable energy.
My role here at the City of Southgate is to take City of Southgate years ahead into making us as a town more energy efficient. Our Southgate Library solar panels was really to act as a canopy and as an education tool.
The library has learned all about the benefits of solar power from a neighbor. The Southgate Public Golf Course has had its solar panels since 2008. Golf course director and PGA professional Chris Grandy talks about the impact he's seen.
We've had a lot of business people come by and inquire about the panels and how they work and where they can get a hold of people that can install them for their businesses. We've also had people inquiring about getting them installed on their cottages. So the interest has been terrific. I've really been surprised by that. The savings has been equally terrific, so we couldn't be more pleased.
What a fun and exciting time for library staff and the residents of Southgate. The library is proud to show off their newest addition, a canopy of panels which can be found on the south side of the building.
This library at 10.8 kilowatts is one step forward to, that's 10 kilowatts per hour savings. And that's a small drop in the bucket if you say compared to all the buildings that you're powering, but it's still something.
An exciting benefit of having the panels is that citizens of Southgate, and anyone else in the world, can monitor the savings these panels produce online through the library's website.
One of the reasons we are doing this project is we know that we have to look at conserving energy in the future. We want to become a green community. We want to save energy, we want to provide jobs, and we want to make our country and our community a lot safer in the future.
The City of Southgate is proud to be an example for clean and renewable technology in the U.S.